Hello, welcome to MTG Pro Tutor. I'm Sean Penard, your host, and today we'll be opening this M15 booster pack and evaluating the cards inside. I have the hiccups today, so congratulations. There might be some sound quality issues as I have to take momentary pauses throughout the video. So let's dive right in and see what we get. The first thing I do when I open up a booster pack is take out the marketing card. Marketing card and the land. And then I always look at the rare. Boom! Hoarding Dragon. Dun, 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 dun. So, this is great because it is a 4/4 flyer for 5 mana. So that is just as good as an air elemental. Air elementals are definitely playable. This guy has the added benefit of you get to search your library for an artifact card, exile it, then shuffle your library. And when it dies, you get the artifact. You get the artifact into your hand. So that's not super cool. There may or may not be artifacts in your deck. You don't have to search for it. It says may search, and even if you don't have any, you can fail to find, and that's okay. It doesn't counter the spell or anything like that. This is just great to have because it is an air elemental with an upside. With an upside. That in mind, you might pick an artifact highly over over another card because you know that you'll be able to search it out, and then if this guy dies, you can get it. So let's keep him in mind as we go through the rest of the deck. Forge Devil. I really like Forge Devil because there are so many creatures that have 1 toughness. My favorite guy to kill with Forge Devil is Welcome Turn. You cast a Forge Devil, deal 1 damage to yourself, 1 damage to the Welcome Turn, and you just rid yourself of a pesky flyer. Tireless Missionaries I don't like. A 2/3 for 5 mana is steep. If you're casting a 2/3 creature, that should be around the 3 mana range, not the 5 mana range. And all the upside you get for the extra 2 mana is 3 life. No thank you. Appeal from Reality lets you set up neat tricks. You can basically block 2 creatures with 1 of yours by blocking 1 creature, then returning it to your hand and returning the other creature to your opponent's hand as well. So Appeal from Reality is nice. It feels like every color has a 1/1 for 1. We just saw the Forge Devil, which was red's 1/1 for 1. Typhoid Rats is black's 1/1 for 1. It has Death Touch, so that's kind of nice because even in the late game, you can play Typhoid Rats and then it's the worst kind of chump blocker, unless they have some kind of removal or they have flying, some kind of evasion, or for first strike, you're going to be able to chump block their biggest guy and kill it. So that's nice. Shaman of Spring is a 2/2 for 4 mana and lets you draw a card when it enters the battlefield. It is kind of expensive. Drawing the card is nice. I've played with this card. I put it in one of my decks. Drawing the card is nice, but the 2/2 body it leaves behind for 4 mana is definitely unimpressive. Hydro Surge is a huge dud. There's no need for you to ever really cast Hydro Surge in limited. Goblin Rough Rider fits the aggressive red deck. It's a 3-drop that really does its work. The only 3-drop better than this is I guess Blade Tusk Boar is a 4-drop, not a 3-drop. But Goblin Rough Rider is a good 3-drop for aggressive red decks. I don't like Meditation Puzzle. I think life gain in and of itself is not worth a whole card. You need to be a creature. You need to affect the board in some other way. And as we saw with Tireless Missionary, even being a creature that gives you life gain is not always worth it. Mind Sculpt. So here's the thing with Mind Sculpt. If you're gonna get 1 Mind Sculpt, you're gonna want all the Mind Sculpts. Okay. So if you pick this guy early, every other Mind Sculpt you see, you're gonna want to take it because that's the only real way that you're gonna get the quality, the fidelity that you need out of Mind Sculpt is by getting all of them, and just hope that there's nobody else at the table who thinks that they can take all of them. Alright, so Blast Fire Bolt deals 5 damage to target creature, and you destroy all equipment attached to that creature. So that's cool. 6 mana is expensive, but 5 direct damage to a creature will kill pretty much everything that's not beefed up in this set. Wall of Mulch You can sacrifice a wall to draw a card, so that's kind of nice. You can play it down early, and then later on in the game when you don't really need the defender anymore, you can draw a card off of it. Gravedigger, excellent. So this is what makes all those milling cards worthwhile. So you get a Gravedigger, and then you can get the Satyr Wayfinder and the Necromancer's Assistant and things like that to fill up your graveyard, and then really be able to pull out something good. So the fact that it's an uncommon means you're not going to see it very often, which makes it a higher pick for me. Ooh, Necrogen Scudder. So this is good. It's a 3/3 flying for 3 mana, and you lose 3 life when you play it. So a lot of threes going on. Very easy to remember. This is a pretty high pick for me, but in this particular pack, I feel like there are other things worth talking about. So, Hoarding Dragon, Necrogen Scudder, Gravedigger, Blastfire Bolt's good. Trying to see what else we would first pick here. That's it. So as far as first picking goes, I would go this order: the Hoarding Dragon, Gravedigger, Necrogen Scudder, and Blastfire Bolt. So black and red, clearly the better colors in this pack. Keep that in mind, as if you take the Hoarding Dragon and you pass all these other good red cards, the person to your left might think, oh hey, red's open. But then again, if the person to your left thinks red's open, that's fine with you, because you should be cutting off all the red cards anyways. So, well, what do you think of this pack? Would you first pick the Hoarding Dragon? Let me know. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Thank you for putting up with my hiccups today. Sorry about that. Hope it didn't interrupt the quality too much. Leave a comment below, and let's increase everybody's knowledge of the set and get out there and win more drafts. I'm Sean Penrod, and we'll see you in the next pack.